Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit this morning. It's a Sunday morning as I'm filming these videos. What I do on this channel is I show off 4 books from random. Let's see, four books, and I end on a key issue. There's usually a theme with these comics, and what the theme is today is, I'll just show you the first one. It's the X-Men. Now, back in the 90s, I was a huge X-Men fan. Uh, loved loved the cartoon, loved the movies. I bought a lot of X-Men books, and I was just going through one of the boxes here, and I picked out a whole stack of these X-Men books, and I thought, yeah, you know what? I'll show them off. So what we have here, it's the last issue of X-Men Red, written by Tom Taylor. I've spoken about my love of final issues of series, and yeah, this is one example of them. And so this was Tom Taylor's attempt at doing an X-Men team book, and fans in the 90s knew that there was the X-Men Gold team and there was the X-Men Blue team, and so they've come up with X-Men Red, and it was led by Jean Grey here. And Tom really wrote Jean Grey perfectly, I thought. He really knew her characteristics. Um, I just thought, however, that it was it wasn't as grand as it could have been. I don't want to disparage Tom's writing style, because he's a lot more successful than I am, and he certainly knows how to craft fun stories. I just think that uh, he couldn't go as big as maybe he wanted to with this series. Yeah, that's my one criticism. But beautiful artwork, and yeah, there we are. X-Men Red issue 11. What we have here is X-Men Prime, and this is the variant cover, and it's issue 1. Now, I don't really know what to really say about this, other than this kind of led into an era where I wasn't a huge fan of the X-Men. And to be honest, it's still in that era, the Krakoan era, I guess you'd call it, or the Krakoan age. Uh, it just seems to be a lot of talking heads and whinging, and not as much action as I'd want to see. So I'm kind of put off by reading the current X-Men. I will say, though, that it did have Old Man Logan, and I am a fan of Old Man Logan. I've been rereading his series from, I can't remember what year it came out. It was a long while ago, but yeah, there we are. X-Men Prime issue 1. What we have here is X-Men the Ultra Collection, and this was book 1 of 5. And unfortunately, I don't have issues 2 to 5, because I would love to crack it out and just pour over every single page. And so what this is the trading cards for the X-Men, and every page is just a separate trading card. So if you're a fan of trading cards, this is something you want to look at, because you would spend a whole day just looking at them and going over every page and reminiscing about your love of the X-Men. So the final issue I'm going to show off, it's X-Men Prime. It's not that X-Men Prime, it's this X-Men Prime. Now, the reason why I bought that X-Men Prime is because I bought this when this came out, and this was right after the Age of Apocalypse storyline, and Marvel had to kind of reset their X-Men series. And so this was a nice stepping stone to know what was going to be happening in every single every single X-Men title at the time. And so after the Age of Apocalypse storyline, there was a few titles that changed slightly, maybe some that changed a little bit more drastically. But this issue had an overarching story about a boy who was being hunted by a group of thugs, and he was beaten to death. At the end of this issue, show spoilers. The boy doesn't survive, but it really hammers home the bigotry and the hatred that mutants feel. Um, yeah, but it also showcases what's going to be happening in the X titles. So I'm a fan of this series, or this one shot. I'm certainly a fan of the artwork. Um, yeah, just great. Now look, for my money, if the X-Men were more like this, where it was centered on the artwork and action centric, I would be more inclined to read it. Um, but it is what it is. I live in hope that the X-Men will get back to this kind of storytelling, less whinging, less talking, more action. That's what I want to see. All right, thanks for sticking with me, guys. Please like and subscribe. Please ring that bell, and please let me know what you think of these books. Let me know what you think of this channel. I love all the feedback. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you are too. I'll catch you at the next one. Bye.